Hopefully. Okay, we're live.
Here we are, live in Newport. Smash Brother
Live,
One.
brothers. Here we are live in Newport. We're at the Newport Operation Warm Newport.
God bless them people.
Yeah, if you don't realize, I know we're late at night and it's 10:30. Maybe you're checking in with us. That's great if you are. But we had to wait till all the festivities get done before we get to the stage. Right?
We
Hey,
have
look.
Sam here, jamming on his guitar.
jamming.
Sam, you played well tonight, buddy. Played
I
well.
tried my best, you know.
Get in here, Sam. Get in here. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, man. There's Sam.
Hi, big people. And
Very
on the
good.
radio broadcast.
Exactly. Podcast. Here we are with Sam I Am, right? Is it Sam I Am? What's that?
Sam Smith is my
Sam
name.
Smith. Okay.
Smick.
Smick.
Sam
S-M-I-C-K.
Like
And
Nick.
It really throws a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like Nick, but
All right.
there's SM on. Right.
Hey, look, you know what?
Love you.
All right.
All right,
See,
man.
who doesn't love the Smash Brothers?
Get the hell out. Hey, guys, I didn't get a kiss.
I know, right? Are you jealous? Are you jealous?
It's unbelievable.
Get
Get over here.
jealous.
It's all right. It's
Jealous.
all right. I am Smash Brother too, by the way. Hey.
I don't look at that. I look at
Oh, bro. I know that. But that's how you are on the score. Smash Brother. SP1.
Oh, okay.
SP1.
So we're here with a lot of celebs locally. In fact, coming in right now, staying the night with his kids is Mr. Matt
Meyer.
Matt Meyer.
Matt Meyer. There's my
Matt.
county
Our
executive.
county executive
Right over here.
now.
There he is.
Matt,
How you doing, man? I know, man.
We're calling everybody over.
We're a long way. Hey, back. We're a long way from the parking lot.
We're a long way from.
Oh, we're a long way, man.
There he
Get the
comes.
family with it. Hey, this guy's outstanding, man.
We're hoping that he's our next governor. Matt,
Thank
Matt, come on
appreciate
in.
it.
Come on, have a seat. Listen, Matt. You know, we are the Smash Bros.
Come on, Owen, you wanna be on TV?
Come on in.
So what's his name?
Owen.
Oh, all right. We have Matt Meyer and Owen Meyer.
Wyatt just
Right,
ride
exactly.
down the street.
So, you know, and what we're doing here is we're raising funds for Camp Out for Coast. But Matt, you put on a hell of a speech with regards to what this program is all about.
Thank
You know, and what you have going on for the county, what you've done for the county, and your aspiration for the future.
Yeah. Listen, I'm always happy to talk about what we're trying to do next. The most important thing tonight was working together as a community, everyone coming
That's
together on what your political beliefs are, what you think to help kids who are cold. We have a full warm night tonight. It's embarrassing how nice it is, but we know tomorrow night or the night after that, and certainly in the coming months, there are going to be a lot of cool kids, and we're coming together and doing it this year in honor of Sam's life.
That's great, and it really is. And what I found was like last year was what 17 degrees when we camped out.
Yeah, you were here. Right?
Yeah, I was
That was
here.
a fun one.
It
I would
was.
miss it.
Yeah, I know. And you know what's really unbelievable is people don't really think that coats mean a lot.
Uh-huh.
But when you go ahead and you look at the kids that are getting the coats, their eyes light up, they're thrilled. You know, everything goes on. So you know, it's really special to have an event like this. We get together here in Newport. And look, if you don't realize how important Newport is, look at your history records. I'll tell you what, Newport is a very special town. Great, really wholehearted people, salt of the earth, and it's just a wonderful place.
It's a blue collar place.
It's blue
Place where
collar.
you get
Really
up there, work hard,
It
put in a
is.
good day's work.
They
Like,
put
kind of old.
It is. It
Yeah.
really is. So
And they
Matt,
all do the same thing. Tavern.
right across the street.
Always gotta have a tavern.
You gotta have a tavern.
Gotta have a tavern. So Matt, your aspirations are for the next level.
Mhm.
What do you got going on,
Yes.
and how do you feel like? Right? How do you make changes?
Yeah. So it's an exciting time. Things are going well. I'm the outsider. I've
Yeah.
always been the outsider. There's a group of insiders that quite frankly don't want me in there. So we're working hard to build an agenda that shows people that they matter, that they're going to have a voice. We worked hard at the county to give everybody a voice. We're going to continue to do that.
Well,
at
see,
the level.
I think you got
let's go back to what you just said. That's why you remember we were right there with you when I was an officer with the IBW.
Yep.
We were right there because the exact same thing you just said. You want to break into an establishment and set a different tone.
You're
And
right.
you know what? I admire you for that. And you brought good things to the county as the county executive. And what's up, brother? What you need?
want to look on the floor.
Okay.
Slide.
But the,
Last slide.
oh my God, that's like Dwayne Allman. We can't
Go,
have
go,
that.
go.
Gotta
All right,
find
just
that.
throw it down.
But anyways,
I like the
He's
rest.
sleeping on
oh,
the floor.
absolutely.
All right, I gotta go set up a tent. I gotta go figure it out. You guys here all night?
Yeah, we're here all night.
All night. All right. If I get up
Yeah.
in the morning, I have to go to the bathroom or something. I'll stop by.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
We
Take care,
appreciate it.
All right.
And
take
you
care.
know, we're going to be there for you.
All right, I appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely. We
Thank
want
you.
you to be the governor.
Thank you.
Need somebody like you.
I
For
appreciate
what
it.
you
And
just
we'll
said
keep
right here
sleeping out.
live on the Smash Brother podcast.
We'll keep sleeping out.
Damn
All
right.
Matt,
Damn
thank you
right.
on my
I
word.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you.
All right. So
Yeah, hey, man, hold on. That's what we need. That's what we need. Somebody like that was a free thinker that's outside of the Delaware world of politics and making good things for Delaware. And I'll tell you something right now. He will be our next governor. Going to be our next governor.
I think you will be. I really do. I mean,
Oh, hold on.
never mind. Never mind.
Okay. All right. All right. We got a problem here. Real quick.
Yeah.
Smash Brother. Sam lost his bottleneck slot.
Really important.
It's really important because guess what? Dwayne Allman played the bottleneck Forrest and bottle, and Sam said that's an honor. So, well, we got that going on, but we'll find it, bro.
All right.
Now, look, Smash Brother, you did a great job, County. You interviewed very well. I'm telling you right now, this is, I know that. I'm looking at you, look, we're wearing Buckley's Auto Care. You see how professional this man is? What do you think happens with cars? All right? And with businesses. And guess what? Charitable event. This is the guy. This is the guy. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I can verify that. Because I've been with him for freaking
50, no, 60,
60.
no, 58 years.
58 years. 58 years. So I can verify that, brother. You know what I mean? So this is a beautiful event. I sincerely appreciate the invite.
It's your first time.
My first time, and we were camping. We got Michael here, Michael Known from A Known Capital. He's here tonight. We got another celebrity coming up here shortly.
Oh, Mr.
Dave
We got
Tiberian.
Mr. Dave
Tiberian.
Tiberian.
Oh, absolutely.
Mr. Tiberian.
We got Mr. Tiberian in the house. This is the off-the-cuff Smash Brother podcast. We'll be talking a little bit about God, bourbon, and friendships.
But we got to get through.
We got to get through what goes on here tonight in this special event.
Right.
Because everybody loves getting a winter coat. You know, we talked about that on our live last week.
Yeah.
Everybody loves getting a winter coat. Mr. Tiberian, we got. Can we get a minute of your time? We're on Smash Brothers Live. We got to get this guy here. This is the friendliest face in Delaware, right here. Get up here,
Come on, champ.
Get up here, champ.
We are so impressed.
Oh, man,
We absolutely love having Dave.
Oh,
on
man.
with us.
Look at this.
If there's anybody in Delaware that really knows everybody in Delaware, it's this man right here, Mr. Tiberian.
Well, you know, I'm going to put a plug in right there, please. His brother, Nick, does a pretty good job, too. Nick, we knew that. You're always with me, Nick.
Nick's much better than
Oh, my God. What a guy. Nick, we love you.
Listen, Dave, this is our, 7th year here? Yeah. Right, 7th year. Now, I can't believe it's 7 years. I know, I can't believe it either. And, you know, camping out for Coach is one thing, but the whole mission of taking care of young kids who really don't have a coat. And really, folks, if you don't really know what it means not to have a coat, I mean, the children that we've seen, Dave and I have been witness to what it means to have a warm coat, and the jubilation in the kids' faces when they receive a coat. It's amazing, and you really don't realize how bad it is. In our own circles. I was shocked when I got Brian told me about how like how poor the folks are, meet the folks are right here in Newport. Now, Dave has his security firm here in Newport. Of course, we got Buckley's, but sometimes we really don't know the nitty gritty. Well, Ryan Kennedy really spearheads the whole thing. Um, Let us know what it means to have the code, and he let us know that the kids involved in the area are desperate. And that was, I literally was shocked. I was stunned. I didn't realize.
We have over 40 boys and girls clubs here in Delaware, and we serve over 36,000 kids a year.
Amazing.
And to hear those numbers is one thing, but then to see how many, what they use the word displaced today, how many families are displaced. I was talking to Paul Christopher from the West End Neighborhood House, and Paul ran this speak to me about a week ago. He said, Dave, we literally we need to build 22,000 homes for families that are displaced.
Wow.
Some people think that would be America. No, that's Delaware. 22,000.
I don't know. That's crazy.
So if you think
That's a
about
heck of a number there, sir.
yeah, and if you think about 3 people at home or 4 people at home, and you start calculating those numbers, that's a large. We have less than 1 million people live in Delaware, but a lot of times when we see from the outside in, and you're looking at the outside and you see what's going on in our community, you're saying, "Wow, just that alone." So it's not only about a code, but now you're thinking about meals. You're thinking about what chances that young person have in school when their foundation, even not even a bed to sleep in.
Right.
And so
I know.
when you start on deep, it does concern you.
It is very concerning. Very concerning.
It is.
It's
You know what? That's the foundation of society is our youth. And
Yeah.
when everyone's treated right, and whatever, why not? That's not the answer. The answer is what's going on here tonight. Warm Newport with a nice coat.
Operation Warm. And
That's it. That's it.
It's the little things. It's
The little
It's the code.
Little
It might be a
That's
pen. It might be a
exactly
tablet. It might be a meal. It might be something that gets them to the you want to say the next level, but it sustains them enough to encourage them enough to say, hey, look, there's hope out there. And that is what something that I was, like I said, I was shocked with. So
And I'm sorry. No,
so you.
I would say, what I encourage people that are watching the broadcast is look around, and this is a big help. Sometimes we overlook our neighbors and what we drive by. We see kids with ripped pants, beds, dirty sneakers, and we don't do anything about it. To me, there's organizations like, for example, Catholic Charities during the winter right now. They help fund like heating oil for families that have a need. Understanding what's in our community from a nonprofit end. Ultimately, for example, Boys and Girls Clubs not only have school programs, but they have daycares. So there's programs that help families along the way
Yeah.
when there are issues. So it's really understanding the community, what's in your community as well, that can help empower these people.
And that's, you're right.
You know,
And-
Dave, I remember when you talk about the Blues Club, I remember when Frame Blues Club opened up. We were kids. My good friend Cappuccini, him and I, we lived there. We lived in the Boys Club.
Oh, sure.
And we got to go to the pool for winter time. That was a big thing. Swimming in a pool during winter. I mean, so think about it. All these nice things get you off the street, get you into a structured program, and hence you get involved in the mix of what life's about, structure. And you know what?
And good
Good mentor. But I'm very lucky to be joined with you gentlemen tonight in your cause, being here my first time.
Yeah,
here.
your first time.
Exactly.
There you go. Last time. I'm gonna make sure.
No, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. He got me out of Lord's Valley. I was camping.
Yeah,
in
he
Lord's
was.
Valley,
Lord's
right?
Valley, yes, he was.
With my Woo Crew brothers. That's another story. We're happy to have
He's
you.
got-
That's right.
Absolutely, David. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Right.
Everybody knows.
Well,
Yeah.
what's nice about Delaware? It's truly the degree that 1 degree of separation.
It's-
But we
it's
all
perfect.
know each
It's
other.
great.
Connection run deep in Delaware.
And I feel like right now, like tonight, these type of broadcasts when it goes out is if you have a situation in your own family, like right last week, I might have told you, I think I told you before the broadcast, but we've had last week I had 3 women and an 83-year-old, 3 women that are single mothers that are struggling with young children that are homeless.
Yeah.
And then we have an 83-year-old mom that would be her son, her biological son, is abusing her, and she's 83. So we tied it in with the state. Now these are the kind of calls. And I'm nothing but a volunteer, but I get these calls and I try to bounce them to the right people and get them to the
That's
right
an
hands.
important function.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the more you're right, the more of us that know about these services is
That's
really knowing there's what the services are available.
bingo.
Exactly.
Education.
Yeah.
Education of
Really is.
services to help people to move forward in their daily lives.
Yeah, there's
You
a,
got a
there's a
nice
lot,
answer there, guys.
there's a lot that's available for everyone in this city. What we need to do is expose it, let people know about it, and participate in it. I mean, we're here volunteering tonight. Well, I say we're volunteering, but we're supporting, and I think that's really important.
And Greg, one of the guys, one of the most important things is the empowerment. My dad would say when he grew up in Italy, it's the most powerful thing you can have is the empowerment of women.
Yeah,
And we had Deltec, we had Goodwill Industries. So Reverend Beecher founded the Goodwill Industries in the late 1800s. He says, I get away clothing and a lot of other things, but my goal is to get you a hand up, not a handout.
exactly. Hands
So
up,
what
hand
can
out.
we do to keep there's job opportunities that are available through training programs, the Goodwill and Deltec program. Taking it, you watch the broadcast, somebody needs a job. They're Deltec right now is CDL programs with hundreds of thousands of
Oh,
American
yeah.
truck drivers that are
Big
needed.
That's
Yes,
a big-time occupation
And
now.
for small business owners, like you and I talked about before the show, mentorship,
mentors.
right? As owners, and as we need to consider ourselves as mentors.
Yeah.
I know that my colleagues, my profession, that's all we talk about. How do we mentor young kids? Because today, they not only they need to be trained in the skills, but they haven't maybe not had a parent, they haven't had that adult supervision. They're and yet they're not shying away from it. They're craving it, but they don't know where to get it from. We, as the elders and mentors, we need to be able to provide that. And if we're not willing to do that, I mean, as a small business owner, I think that you're probably not looking at it the right way. Dave and I, we talked, and even in Mick, with what he's going through with building a business, growing your own team and taking a young person and mentoring them, taking them in as if they were your own child, is really kind of the way things are happening today. I know I go through it all the time. I know you do too. I know Mick's about to embark, him and his son, on a journey for entrepreneurialism, and yet that's all what we what we the evolution of what we are as owners. We're not the type to just hire and fire. We expect mistakes, but yet that's like going to school, and that's the growth path that we're presenting to young people. So it's good all around. We've got a lot of things here in Delaware, um, and I guess this is just how I don't know. We've lost track a little bit, but we're here.
We're here. Real quick,
Yeah.
this gentleman right here to my right to the Smash Brother here, this guy, his heart has always been in the right place. I go back into when he was fighting, Bob with United Well, gave up his time, came out, gave great speeches. You know what it's like to have a guy like Dave Tiberi come to a shop in the 90s and try to get money from railroaders, and he did it. He told a good story. He got up on the stage, and you know what? Not only was making people feel good for a cause through the United Way, but people felt good doing it. That's the thing with you gentlemen. Just when I was looking back here, seeing your faces and expression, you enjoy of doing this. It's not a chore, and that speaks from your hearts.
I
And
think
that's what makes it special here tonight. It's people coming together with a good intention to move something forward and present someone that means something, because we all know what a winner keeps us warm. And it's cool and it's nice. And whether your parent presents it, a volunteer presents it, a caregiver presents it, it means somebody cares about you. And you, in your business lines and professionalism, have always presented that. Because I go way back, I can see that with my history,
we can.
and I can vouch for that. So please believe in these power that are in
Well,
society.
and you know what? Whatever
Good.
you're doing, whatever
Good.
you guys are doing, anybody out there listening, whatever you're doing out there to help others, keep doing it. You know, volunteers, helping others, doing what's right, mentoring your own team. These are little things that you raise a fellow man up. You don't tear them down. You raise them
Exactly.
up. And
Lift spirit.
lift it up. Lift it up. You all have the power to do it. It's a matter of whether or not you want
It's the
it.
American way.
It's
That's what makes us American.
well, it's a human way.
It is human, but we take it another level being here in America because this is what we do. We
Yeah.
lift. You said it, Smash
Yeah.
Brother. We lift up, and it's not do something for the cause of the goodness of mankind. And we're speaking of mankind, women, children, everybody, the world of America. It's America. America. This is what's happening. Look at all these great people out here supporting, making donations, sitting around a fire, having conversations, and making connections, and moving the needle forward for a good cause. To
You know,
find,
yeah, he writes.
bro, I could because I know you gentlemen. I had a chance to talk about it.
You know,
It's just a compliment to your comments because what we're finding is too in our society is one thing. Every time I go do something to help somebody do something, I always remind myself. I always want to put in kids and being able to put your feet in other people's shoes. It's an old saying, but it's so true. Like your mixed comments, the things that we're sharing is so like gold nuggets. Like
yes,
if people are watching tonight, I think my takeaway with the three of us talking is really too about, can you reflect back? Like you can look at somebody and say, oh, you know what, they have a nice car, they don't need anything. But they look at these kids poor at home. They might, you don't know anybody's background. You don't know what.
No, you don't.
Somebody in our home.
So true. So true.
And just being able to think about your own, like in my case, being one of 15 kids who never had much growing up, I always reflect back, and every time I go to, there's a reason somebody's getting in the food line for free meal.
Yeah.
People are thinking, nobody likes you to get up in line.
Right, I know.
So the things, the coach the same way. These kids, what a great opportunity to be able to put code on a kid.
It's amazing.
No, and you know what? God gives it back to his fivefold, tenfold.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Amen to that, dude. Amen to that.
Yeah.
I love that. Absolutely. It's
Wow.
God's will.
It's a great time having you. We got some more cannolis.
They told a story earlier that you had me hook, line, both of them. You guys saw anything. You had me upload.
At one point, we're going to tell you about the Bobby Flay cannoli
Oh
story.
my God.
Lobster canoe.
Lobster cannoli. Lobster cannoli. Because
I was like, lobster cannoli. I never heard of it.
it's so good. Dave and I talked about going on the road with it. That's how good it
Well,
was.
you could.
Bobby Flay's jealous.
Bobby Flay, Bobby Flay, if you ever get a hold of this, I'm after you. Dave, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, man.
Thank you,
Keep
brother.
up
All
there
right,
with your
man.
book, man.
Keep up what's going on, man.
You too.
All right, thank you.
Amen.
All right, we got to get Mr. Kennedy over here. All right.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
That was a lot of fun, guys.
It was,
man,
man.
good,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
We're here.
Yes, sir.
We're going live.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
late at night, but we're all there. So
Sashville, how about that, man? We had a county executive.
we had Champ,
daytime Jerry Champ,
international superstar.
and you know what? Just to be here, thank you for the invite. And this is good stuff. And Smash Brother, it's time to talk about a little bit about what's going on in the world of Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, well man,
Yeah.
geez. I mean, I haven't swung up. I know you've been out and around.
I've been around a little bit, but
Man,
to be
I
honest
can't
with you,
keep
I
up with
haven't.
this guy.
Well, I've traveled around, but I haven't played golf since our
Oh.
Williamsburg trip.
Well, I thought you were in Carolina.
Oh, hold it, my bad.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, man, there's been a lot of road. I went to Myrtle Beach. You're right. Well, we did a podcast after that, but went to Myrtle Beach after Williamsburg. So I haven't played golf since Myrtle Beach, and we all talked about Dano, Kylie, and brother Tim, and Tim and Kylie, and so forth. But the whole idea of this is that we got some golf coming up planned for the spring. right? We're not going to play much in the winter. It's coming up. So
we're busy schedule.
busy schedule, but what we need to do is do a top guy. A top guy. Now, here's what my selfish motivation is. I just left my Lou Crew brother up in Lords Valley, Pennsylvania, with my other Lou brother Jeff. Raised on works at the Top Golf in King of Prussia. So I'm going to get her schedule. We're going to go up there, play Top Golf. We'll get the guys, and I've never experienced it. Have you experienced Top Golf?
Yeah,
I wanted to do it, but I want to go to King of Prussia.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing
They
is
give
that-
you all, you're part of Woo Crew.
well, you're Top Golf, it's fun. You're hitting off a mat, and you're really trying to hit distance. Or you can be active if you get like your wedges and stuff, and you hit like 180, 90, and then you come down to your 10s, 120s. Then you can boom drive. So they score. I don't mind. I like it because
I just see it. I've never experienced it. I've been invited times, just never done.
It's fun. It really is. I mean, you can have a hell of a time. You get some beers. And,
Yeah, I hear they get food
have
there.
food. It's not bad at all.
So we talked about a little bit of golf. If you see us sipping tonight, nobody's driving. We're all
We're all
camping. So make
We're
that
all camping. Clear.
make it good.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. We got the superstar coming on there.
Here we go.
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kenny.
Mr. Kennedy, are
Mr.
you
Kenny,
ready
you
to
going to
see?
play guitar?
Well, come on over.
Well, come on over, and we're going live here with the Smash Brothers, and this is a big fan of the Smash Brothers. So please sit down here and let's get a nice interview in here. The founder of all this.
That's okay.
That's
Don't
okay.
worry.
It's straight up in there.
You'll find us someplace else.
Yeah, you need a water.
All right, so
This is good.
I am absolutely honored to be able to have an amazing gentleman, a superstar, a guy who really devotes his whole entire existence to this event, year in, year out. He makes it what it is. He is. I can't say enough. I'm really honored just to be in his presence and be a friend of his.
Really, man, on.
I am.
Hey, man.
I got instant skills.
I love it. Where's my goddamn wife?
That's
She goes to goodness.
Well, the good news is you can. It's live, but you go back and she can hear all these good compliments.
Yeah.
Smash Brother knows how to talk.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do.
And thank you for the invite to be here to be able to do this. Sincerely appreciate it.
So, what I really want to try and ask, and I know we talk about this a lot, but what drove you? What got you really going into this, coach for kids, camp out?
Ridge Elementary, 3 blocks. 2 blocks down, 3 blocks left. Quarter mile from here. Awesome school. Beautiful school. And I apologize for my voice.
It's okay.
From
It's picking up.
I hope so.
It is.
Mike.
Yeah, we
love
it.
Ridge Elementary. After I worked in Newport for 14 years. First 5 years, I had no idea about Ridge Elementary. Walked through there. At the time, Dottie Johnson, the principal, 3 principals ago, walked us through. Beautiful school.
Yeah.
Beautiful girls overall.
Did you
Actually, everyone happy.
No.
Just like an inspirational type of thing. It's like, this is Newport. This is great.
Yeah.
And the last thing he said to me is that 71% of those kids live out of below poverty.
That's important.
So I went back and brought news to our company at the time and said that. We just we found them unacceptable.
Yeah.
And then we started digging deeper into the numbers, not just at Richardson Park, from Stanford all the way to Wilmington, elementary children in a 3-mile radius. It's like over 72% living at or below poverty, which is 3 times the national average.
Yeah.
So then you look at it from a sustainability standpoint. Like
that's the future of our community. And 7 out of 10 kids are struggling to get food, struggling to wear a jacket.
That's a tough number there, one. That's a tough number.
And they have to rely on the teachers, the administrators, the educators. They all have different family dynamics at home, whether dad's in prison, mom's in prison, or it's just a dad, or it's just a mom, or they're just not engaged. They need more guidance. They need more compassion. They need more sympathy. And so, fast forward, when we've given these codes I mentioned earlier, you look at all these signs, they all have signatures on them. The jackets. The kids come into the gym or we meet them on the parade. They don't want to have anything to do with it. But when they see someone that doesn't look like them, that cares for them, and gives them a jacket, something as simple as a jacket. It could be a meal too.
Bring them up here.
This is someone else
Go get your
who
son.
cares
We're
about my
Vikings.
opportunity, who cares
You're looking
about
at, we're Vikings.
That's not me.
78
Yeah,
Vikings.
exactly.
We're Vikings. Let's
And
see
it,
the future Vikings.
we can't
Let's see what the
put all
future
that
Vikings
pressure
look like.
on teachers,
Absolutely.
administrators, everyone in the education system.
Yeah,
Community needs to come together to help those kids.
Yeah.
When those kids experience that, they then go back to the classroom. I want to be a part of this. And I feel like I'm in the same playing field as this guy and this guy and this girl and this girl.
So, kind of, you've brought together the community, the business people, everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. You've gotten them to focus on the needs of kids. And I really believe. I mean, I know for a fact because when I met you and you told me these statistics, I was shocked because our business is right in Newport. We always like to be able to support
You're
somebody.
actually a great example of this because we did 10 5Ks in this. We
Yeah, we did. We did. Thank you. Yes, we did.
You were on your morning walk.
Yeah,
in the bright spot.
Yeah, bright spot. I know.
And there was
I know.
banners. We were able, thank God, to the town of Newport. They let us put banners on their light poles.
Yeah.
And you saw 5K
Yeah.
promotional banner.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
You Googled it. Led to my name. You called me. Like, what can I do to help?
You're right. Exactly. You see, you
And
just
then
brought
here
all
we
that back.
are.
Here we are. Because
more than 9 years later.
9 years later,
Yeah.
and it's been the best thing ever. I mean, I can't tell you how much. I don't know, fulfilled or just fun. I really appreciate being able to work with you because you're mad. You're a hell of a guy. Man. You really are. You are. I mean,
and he likes the Smash Brothers.
well, yeah.
I love the Smash
I love the
Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
I mean, I follow Smash Brothers on social media. Like, where are they playing today? And how do I get there?
We got to
And,
get out there and play some golf, and maybe
do.
we can develop into something. And Mom, where's your son? We got a future Viking here.
And the thing is that what you, like I said, bringing the community together, bringing a business community together. But I'll tell you what, I was never more blown away when you gave me the statistics of what Richie's going through. More importantly, right up the street, like right on Air Street, further up, and you look at the demographics. And then what I learned was through all of the government studies and the areas, again, this stretch of area in Newport is really below a lot of economic standards. And in fact, this area is classified as
I went on a corporate meeting. You invited me to
Yeah.
Hips on Wheels.
yes.
And how
Very active with that.
which is amazing that you do that. That was unsettling. That was one of the hardest
Right.
things I've ever witnessed.
And showed off characters.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
right? But that's what
But
really,
how did they react when
they,
you came in with food and comfort?
yes,
They perked up.
they perked up because
It's
that
the
was
same thing with coats.
exactly.
It's just if you just show people compassion.
And everybody loves a winter coat. We've already talked about that.
Let's bring this young man.
Yeah,
here.
we got to we got a young Viking
Yeah,
here.
young
As you
Viking.
know,
Mike
Vikings are
City.
very important with the Smash Brothers because we're class of 78. Young man, what's your name? He's a Sadie's like. What's your name, young man?
Come on up.
Come on up.
What's your name now?
Knox.
Knox. All
Knox.
right, Knox. All right.
Well, hold on, Knox. Get over here.
How many times have you camped out here?
See that? Yeah, watch it, Mike. So you see his face.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can't get that any lower. Yeah.
Knox. Right over here, young man. Sit right,
Just
right
speak a
there,
little bit
right there.
louder, that's
A little
all.
louder, a little louder. This is your third time camping, Knox?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow,
Cool.
man. And we got Knox's mother right here, and she's
Come on in.
supporting Sadie's.
Sadie's
There we
Vikings.
go. What's your name, darling?
I'm Jasmine Ralston.
Jasmine,
This
please
is a
meet
Viking.
you. There you go.
2033.
2033. Let's go.
You're making me feel too
Yeah,
old.
that's what I love, man. Viking Nation. I love this.
There's a
This is awesome.
Jasmine met Nate Ryan, not related
Okay.
at all. Randomly signed up. Jasmine randomly signed up 3 years ago,
Wow.
and they've created bond.
That's
know
awesome.
each other.
Really
Yeah.
great.
Well,
Really
that's
good.
why we couldn't miss it tonight because we wanted to see everybody.
Come on up here.
It's
Come on up.
always a great time, and it's a great cause, and we love it.
Oh, that's well. You know what? You can thank that guy right there. Ryan Kennedy is just.
He's awesome.
Sit down. Sit down.
You're welcome to have a seat. Come on in.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
so I'll ask you a couple questions about St. Elizabeth's because like I said,
Yeah,
my brother Mickey there.
right over here.
We're all
So we can sit there.
we're
Yeah, perfect.
12-year alumni of St. E's.
Awesome.
So what brought you to St. E's? What made you?
Was looking for a
Oh, we
good school for my son in the area, and it was about 6 minutes away. We lived in Cleveland Heights.
Cleveland Heights.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hold on! You just hit a grand slam. Guess you lived in Cleveland Heights?
You guys.
I did. Greg lived in Alvin Park.
Alvin
And
Park,
where at in Cleveland Heights do you live?
Temple Terrace.
Temple Terrace.
Temple
Terrace.
Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, we know.
And so he's been going there since kindergarten. We love it.
Oh, that's
And we
great.
also love this event. So we had a school event tonight. And I'm like, we can't miss it tonight. So we got here, and look, he's just having a ball.
Oh, that's great, man. That's
Awesome,
great event.
man.
You know,
And we'll be here every time they have it.
Right
And
on.
so it's no more.
that's what Viking Nation is all about. isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's awesome. 2033.
2033.
I hope I'm alive. I hope I'm alive.
Yeah,
Hey, we'll go to Knox's graduation. I'll be there. Knox,
It's a microphone.
graduation.
no, YouTube now.
Not YouTube.
Maybe later. We're just having just talking.
Just live.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just
Right.
live talk about tonight's
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, I wish I saw all of them. But we'll definitely be back.
Well, I
here.
appreciate you stopping by. And,
Certainly.
you know,
Thanks for having us on.
oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, man. I love the sweatshirt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yes. And Cleveland Heights, that's outstanding, man. Yeah, the Heights. It's unbelievable. I'll tell you what, Smash Brother won.
What
This
a
is
night. What a
just,
day.
it's just phenomenal stuff. You know, and this is what we always talk about, the community, right? So we have a community with God. We got the community here supporting someone getting a winter coat. We got the community supporting the business world and trying to help people find different ways, charitable causes, and get them involved to help keeping things moving forward. And you know what? It's just a win-win situation. And you know what? You got to be feeling good sitting right there in that seat. Smash Brothers. Yeah, go ahead.
We're at like 2,300 coats too.
Wow, man, get in there. Yeah,
Last
man.
week,
2,300.
last year we did 1,600.
And we're at 23.
23.
Oh, my God. That is amazing.
Fantastic.
$50,000.
Dude, man, that's so fantastic.
Wow, man, that's a big number.
Oh,
That's a
thank
big
you.
number, Ryan. Thanks for that update. See, this is what we're saying, man. The community of goodness, the community of fun, the community of good things of America. This is what needs to be promoted. And this is the Smash Brothers mantra. This is what we're about. Promoting the goodness of America, what people want to do. It's not about any bullshit. It's about the goodness of America.
Well, playing some golf.
and playing golf. But that's goodness because you're out with nature,
Right.
environmental.
I think
you know,
what,
and you're out there with people and having fun.
and I think what we're trying to
But
say,
that's all good. But
we
it's
are
American value.
and we're more than just going out, two guys having fun and hacking up the course. This
And
is
beer.
what, and
Yeah, we're going to November. That's all I have. It's there, but
so, but
that's what
we
American.
want to be able to expose a lot of what goes on. This is like one of the best events I probably could attend. I know that.
Oh,
you
you warm my hole, brother. But
Yeah.
I know Capital is making a hefty donation. Michael, the president of the corporation, has already pledged, and thank you for bringing us into this.
Brother,
We're very,
I knew you
Oh.
would like to be part of it.
it's
You know what's
just,
going on.
it's just a natural fix
I
or a
think-
natural match.
It is, and like I said, like Ryan said, I've been with Ryan since he started the fun runs in
Yeah,
here and also down at Duke Beach. We got involved, and he just knows how to do it.
very
That's
nice.
right. We raise funds the right way, and this is the culmination of that effort. And then we camping out tonight. It's a lot of
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of kids staying overnight. We have campfires, s'mores. We
Just
got
good family fun.
Good family fun.
Good family fun for great calls.
Yeah.
And to be a part of this and to see all these good people out here doing something, and the township of Newport coming together, letting everybody stay at this park. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's really great.
It's like, and you're a big part of this.
Yeah, well,
you are. You know, you got a
We wanna
foot stake in here.
we want to be.
Hey, Smash, look, you're part of Newport Building Commission, right? Aren't you? All the Newport Building, and you're doing. This is what I'm saying. You got to be feeling good, sitting in the seat in your home territory, and knowing that the goodness is flourishing, and that's
I'm happy for it. I'm happy for
Yeah.
the whole of everything's going on. In
damn
Newport.
right. I'm very excited.
All right, what do you think? We wrap it up?
Are we going to wrap it up?
42 minutes.
42 minutes. I
Right.
think this could be our longest.
It is.
This could be our longest. Whoa, whoa. Okay, all right.
Is there any alcohol sponsors or
Not
not yet?
Not yet. Oh, sit down, Mike. We had all these entrepreneurs and celebrities. We'll leave the bourbon off. Sit down and get a little interview here with Mr. Buckley.
There we go. All right, so with us today we have Michael Unknown. We would say junior.
Yeah,
Junior. All right, junior.
Junior.
All right,
That's it.
With
So-
Grandpa's face.
Check the birth certificate.
He's a picture of my Pasquale. God bless
Well,
his
it
soul.
ain't the mailman. Let's put it that way.
No, I want a mailman in there. Oh, you got the noses.
Yeah.
That's the DNA
Don't,
right there.
don't make me turn to the side.
We won't do no nose measurements.
So Michael here is actually starting. He's got a known capital. Mike, you've played professional ball. You've been around. You've traveled. You've been through different areas. Now you got the entrepreneurial spirit in you. You are here tonight. You are meeting and greeting. Your company, Enough Capital, now is looking at security firms, security systems, being part of a security patrol, I guess. But the best thing is that here you are. You're 20. How old?
29.
You're 29.
Yeah.
You're now dipping your toes in entrepreneurialism. You're finding out what it takes to do what you need to do. But from my eyes, it seems like you really love what you do.
No,
So let it out, man.
no,
what do
like you
you-
said, Gray. I mean, just with the entrepreneurial spirit, that's what I have. Like being able to travel the country and play those 5 years of professional baseball to come back into the roots that we planted at Wilmington, Delaware, and this great state. It's honestly been a blessing with the connections I've been able to make for people to meet people like you and my dad and everybody else to go in and really build those connections and see those roots grow into business ventures now, because it was turning into being teammates to playing baseball. Now it's turning into business and seeing how we can help each other out and provide a service. And that's what a known capital stands on, is creating a better community. And that's what we want to do. We want to spread a positive message within the community, just like this event tonight has been amazing guests. And he's also like meet people in this place that I never would have met before without this coming together in this great town of Newport. You know, very historic place. amazing event, and I just can't wait to see where Unknown Capital can go and where we can take it. And I do see a very successful future.
There you go. See,
Hey,
and,
man.
and really, that's what entrepreneur is. You got youth, you got energy, you've got ideas, and they all come together. And there you go. That's a prime example. And plus, he's got a great voice, and he probably could do radio with no problem.
Hey, Dave, get me in there.
no,
We're doing it all.
You
We're
know,
doing it all.
Smash,
No capital.
I'm cheating on you, but you're going to be the production manager because we got this thing going that we tried to, and we got a very nice first time person to come in talk about his business, Delaware finest untold success stories. So you're right, spot on, Smash Bro. That he has a good voice, he can do good things and promote good things in the community what people want to do. That's what makes Delaware special. Delaware is a special oasis between all these big cities, all these other states, and we got the beauty to see these states and venture, but we got our own way here.
Mhm.
And it's a good way to live, to promote, and one thing's for sure, we all want to be a part of one another because it's a
Oh.
great community.
You
It's
know what?
It's a great
You brought up a good. Actually, we'll take it here, but if you wish to donate, and that you would, any amount helps.
Yes.
Operation Warm in Newport, Cape Alpha Coast. Listen, just dekidsfund.org, and you put in a donation. Hope that you would consider it for the holidays. You're helping a young child receive a coat, a kid coat. You may not understand it, but I can tell you firsthand that a coat does amazing things for the psyche of the child. They feel that they're supported. Someone not like them per se, but there's someone that cares, and that goes a long way. So look,
Someone that cares.
look, it's coming on holidays. You know it's cold. It might be 50 degrees today. Sure enough, it's going to be 10 degrees tomorrow at some point. That child could use a nice warm coat for school. So anyway,
Absolutely.
yeah. So back to entrepreneurialism, guys. We all go through it. I've been doing it since I've been like 8 years old. Working on a business, doing what I have to do, constantly learning. Michael here is on that path right now, and what he's seeing is how other entrepreneurs, other small businesses come together to make a support, and it's got to be from the heart.
Yeah, and absolutely. And I want to add like another thing too is I'm lucky to learn from successful business owners like yourself and going to these dinners and be able to pick the brain and just see how you guys handle these different situations. And for me being early on in business, it's been like the whole turning point has been skyrocketing because I've been able to see, hey, in the situation, this is what you can do. This is how to get around things, and like the mesh point in the beginning stages has been better because of successful business owners like you guys.
Well, and thank you for that. But there's a lot more. There's a lot more for you to go to. I mean, I look at my own family and how I teach and mentor, and I expose them to different type of other voices, and other voices are important because you don't have the right answers all the time. There's people out there that will show you another way, and you can put everything together and go, oh well, all right. Well, here's the formula that I'm going to use. So there's a lot there. But congratulations on what you're doing. I think Unknown Capital has got a lot of legs. I actually think that you're going to do dynamite. I think your security thing is just off the charts.
Yeah.
I really do. I think that's where. I mean, if I had to think of something, that's where Michael's got to be.
Yeah.
So
Security's been a passion of mine since probably back in 2018, 2019, working at my buddy's club, and seeing the hospitality and being that presence there. Not only we're the good guys.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to realize. Security, we're not here. We're the ones trying to help you guys be successful and stay safe.
Right.
And make sure you enjoy yourself, because a lot of people get amped up. Oh, it's bad, it's a bad presence. We're here just in case outsiders come in here to try to mess up your vibe and your fun time. That's why I want to get my point across with security. It's not just about, we're a presence, but it's a good presence that that we can build upon, so you guys can just enjoy your night out or wherever the situation may be.
Yeah.
And I cannot, Michael, let this go. We got your twin sister,
Yeah.
Maria Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You never forget.
you never forget.
That's it.
You know
Absolutely.
that, Maria. You know that.
Yeah.
Salute. Salute, Maria. We know. We
Well,
love
that's like me telling Scott, we got your sister Kelly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, right.
Starbucks is always a good job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, look, we're going to end the show on that note. We really appreciate hanging out. We've had about 50 minutes of time. It's live. Check it out. I'm sure there's going to be a rebroadcast on this at some point. Check us out on YouTube. You go to thesplashbrothers.com or check out this podcast on Apple Podcast. We look forward to hearing from you. We really appreciate the support. We're having a lot of fun, and we're going to continue not only talking about golf and what we do, but you know what? I think there's a lot of people in Delaware that we could actually have fun with. So Smash Brothers are more than just golf.
Oh,
We're
we're
more
all
than we're
all about community.
we're all about everything.
We're
It's-
about everything.
You guys-
Delaware.
You guys are gonna be seeing the Smash Brothers at every event in this area.
I'm telling
Here
you,
you if not already now, but here.
There we
soon.
go. All right,
uh,
and you got an official right there. There's the guy.
Make it happen.
All right, hey, look, man, we're signing off.
thank you for listening.
Thanks
This
for
was an
listening.
extended show. I finally got my way. 60 minutes.
You did. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
60 minutes.
There you
It
go.
took me to get to Newport from Lord's Valley. We got 60 minutes.
All right, sign it out, man. Sign it out.
Peace and love.